was beaten at the near post, and Wolves were into the last 8 of the FA Cup for the 3rd time in 5 years.
Phil Mepham reporting, and this is the revised quarter-final draw. It's Arsenal against West Ham United. Remind you, that's our tie live here on ITV. Coventry meet Sheffield United. Leeds will face Wolves, and well done to the Division 1 side tonight. And Newcastle, well, they entertain Barnsley. The latest odds from Ladbrokes tonight, they show new favourites. Leeds United at 11-4, Coventry City second favourites at 3-1. Now, 4 results from the First Division tonight. Birmingham 1, Bury 3. Middlesbrough 1, Crewe 0. And this was the 80th minute winner from Neil Maddison, who came on a second-half substitute at the Riverside. It was Maddison's first goal for Borough. Queen's Park Rangers 2, Sheffield United 2, and Stoke 1, Charlton 2. So Middlesbrough open up a 3-point gap at the top of the table. And one significant second division match, Millwall 1, Watford 1. Another important point for Graham Taylor's side. They're now 2 points clear and with a game in hand. Now let me just remind you that we are just 7 days away from bringing you live coverage of one of the biggest games of the season. Yes, 7:30 next Wednesday. I can't wait for that. Kevin, can you? It's Monaco against Man United. What do you think?
Well, I've got a funny feeling that Man United are going to go all the way in it. A
funny feeling or a good feeling?
Well, a funny feeling because the only slight reservation I've got is obviously Juventus is still in there and they could have put them out, and they could be a problem. But Monaco, as we saw last year with Newcastle, although they've got a lot of different people in the side now, they're still a force to be reckoned with. And you know, Man United will have to be a little bit luckier than we were tonight in the Cup.
How do you think they'll approach that in Monaco next week? I mean, will they be looking at the second leg? That's what I'm really looking at. Will they be looking not to give any damage, really?
Yeah, but Man United aren't that sort of damage limitation side, are they? Of course they'll go there. A 1-0 defeat or a 2-1, preferably, wouldn't be a disaster. But Man United can go there and finish it off. They're capable of doing that if they're on song.
Have they lost that form that we saw, you know, earlier in the Champions League that was just so wonderful?
They were really playing fantastic and they were blowing sides apart. But you do get spells like that. Who's to say it won't spark them off again? Their league form's been indifferent, but this is, I think Alex Ferguson said tonight, I heard him say somewhere, it really gets the players' imaginations going and they really get excited about it, and that gets another 10% out of them.
I must ask you, what do you make of events at Villa Park, Brian Little's departure?
I'm sad. I like Brian very much. I think he's, you know, he has had a problem with a couple of big buys. Churchick comes to mind, obviously, and Collymore as yet hasn't produced. But, you know, he had a great grounding for the job at Darlington and wherever
Strange
he's been.
time, though, isn't it, Kevin? They've got a big game, isn't it, against Atletico Madrid next week?
Well, they're going to start putting revolving doors in all these clubs shortly. I mean, you know, you've got 2 or 3 months to be successful. Maybe a bit longer in the Premiership, but no one will take failure, and that's seen as failure.
John Gregory's there. He's installed tonight. Is that a little bit of a surprise, maybe?
It isn't, it isn't. I mean, a lot of people felt that when John Gregory left Little and went on his own to manage, that started a little bit of a decline there. They were a good partnership, so he does know the club. And obviously, Doug's got his man there, and I wish him the very best of luck. He's got a great opportunity.
Kevin, as always, thanks for being with us tonight. And just before we go, I wonder if you're aware of what's just around the corner here on ITV.
Formula 1 98. Murray and Martin preview the season this Saturday at 5:15. And then from Melbourne, qualifying, F1 special and the Australian Grand Prix, live on ITV.
Yes, the first race of the Grand Prix season, a week on Sunday. But tonight in the FA Cup, Barnsley steal the headlines by knocking out Manchester United. And Arsenal are also through to meet West Ham United, who came through in the most dramatic circumstances. From all of us for now, bye-bye.
Littlewoods, supporters of the FA Cup.